So today we're going to be working on another soft rope exercise. And we're going to be working on getting Buck to pick up his feet with little to no resistance. The idea with getting him to pick up his feet with the soft rope is that I want to train my horse to give to pressure, not lean against it. So let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and take my rope and I'm going to just drape it across his leg here, back behind it. And I'm going to come right underneath the crook of the leg there, and I'm just going to rub it back and forth and make sure he's okay with that first before I go any further. I'm going to take a nice big deep breath. He's not overreacting. He's not pawing or striking out at me. I like what I see, so I'm going to take a second and reward him by just kind of backing off and letting him sit there for a moment. Good boy. So now that I know he's okay with having the rope around there, I'm going to go ahead and hook my rope around, and I'm going to loop on through so that I can take a hold of that foot and not compromise my safety by being right where he can strike me or step on me or anything like that. And so all I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up on this foot here, and I just want him to lift it straight up. As soon as I apply pressure, I'm going to hold pressure he gave, I'm going to release. Okay, I'm going to go right back to it here. I'm going to pick up, apply pressure. I want him to pick it up. There, I'm going to go ahead and release. Again, I'm going to start here, light pressure. I'm going to go ahead and increase the pressure. I'm going to hold there, and I'm going to release. Now, you notice how quickly I release there. The moment that he starts to give to the pressure, I want him to know that I'm going to immediately let off the pressure, because that's his reward for giving so soon. So I'm going to go right back to it here. I'm going to start with light pressure. There, I'm going to hold. I'm going to increase the pressure. There, he picked it up, and I immediately released. I'm going to take a nice big deep breath and give him a rub. If you have a horse that's bad with handling their feet, this is a good, safe place to start. I've got him kind of wrapped around the rail here so that if he were to pull back, he could slide on out, but he's not going to be able to just get away from me and scurry away. And the other thing is I want to make sure that I'm kind of off to an angle, okay? I don't want to be standing directly in front of that foot so that if he were to strike out, I don't want to be in that strike zone where he could clip my leg and hurt me. So I'm going to go right back to it here. I'm going to start with applying a little bit of pressure, a little bit more. I'm going to gradually increase. There, good, release. The key is to always start with light pressure first and then graduate that pressure as necessary to get him to pick up that foot. Even if he was a big old draft horse that was terrible about picking up his feet, I would never start with an excessive amount of pressure. I always want to start light, give him the benefit of the doubt, give him an opportunity to respond to that light pressure, and then I'll increase as necessary. So once again, I'm going to slide my hand down this rope. I'm going to add pressure. I'm going to increase. There. He picked it up. I immediately release. Right back to it. I'm going to add pressure, increase. There, I like that. He started to give to the pressure a lot easier. I love that. This time I'm going to go ahead and add pressure, pick up that foot, and once I get that foot up there, I'm going to hold it for a moment because I want him to become accustomed to holding that foot up, and then I'll release. So this is a good, safe way to teach your horse how to pick up their feet. Again, make sure before you slide that loop and pull it through that you've done some desensitizing along that foot to know that your horse isn't going to overreact and freak out when you put pressure along that foot there. He's doing really good. I'm going to go ahead and give him a rub, let him know that he did a good job.